Hello, everybody, and shout out to Black Widow Rowe, who has asked for this video. This is all about making money in tech sales. So I'm a super huge fan of tech sales because, first of all, the tech industry is not going anywhere. It's getting bigger and bigger every day and every year. Number two, salespeople are very much needed. Every company, whether it's a startup or a super huge company like Microsoft or Google, they hire tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of salespeople every single year. And it is a place for Black women to make big money. So we're going in this video to talk about how to break into the tech industry, what kind of salaries you can expect, some warning signs I have for you, etc. So let's jump right in. Okay, the first thing is, what is the difference between sales and marketing? Marketing is basically the way that people get introduced to a product. It could be advertising, influencers, things like that. Sales is actually when someone contacts you and says, hey, I want to buy your product. Can you give me a product demo? Can you show me more about this product? Can you give me a proposal? All the way to there's a portion of sales with which is regarding implementation of the product as well, and getting people to buy more products or services from that company. That is sales. So that is something that you want to know. If you want to get into marketing, that's not this video, but there are other people that could teach you about that aspect of business. Okay, yes, there is underrepresentation, but that's a good thing for us ladies because there are a lot of companies out there right now that want to see more women in tech, more Black people in tech, and more Black women in tech. So there's a lot of DEI that's happening right now. There is racism and sexism in technology. So I don't want to pretend like those things don't happen at all, but there are also a lot of great companies out there that you are able to work for. So there are four types of tech salespeople. The first are what we call hunters. Hunters are the people that actually go out, solicit people cold in order to get business. Hunters are the most well-paid people, but you have to be somebody who can deal with a lot of rejection. Farmers are people that actually nurture the people that have contacted the organization. So it's more like, hey, we've got this community of people. We need salespeople to kind of nurture these individuals and keep up with them and follow up with them and get them to buy things from us, get them to buy more things from us. You also have a group of people called customer success people. That is in technology, when somebody buys a product, customer success people will actually be the people that help them implement the product. Now, during those implementation sessions, there will also be opportunities to upsell individuals. Like, for example, the person bought the product, but then they also need a warranty or something like that. There's not really warranties in tech, but there are other services that you're able to upsell. So customer success people is, a great way for you to get into sales as well. And then sales engineers are the fourth group of people. And these are people who typically know a lot about the product that they're selling from a technology point of view. And they actually come in and talk with the chief information officers about specs and other things like that. So you can kind of pick which way you want to go. Hunters and sales engineers make the most money, but if that doesn't really work with your personality, don't shy away from being more on the farmer or customer success side. So there are a lot of different industries that you could get into with regards to tech sales, from cybersecurity to SaaS. SaaS stands for software as a service. So, those are your CRMs, for example, customer relationship management systems, any kind of technical program, you're able to research this a little bit more. There's artificial intelligence, there's Web3, whether it's crypto, metaverse, blockchain, there's robotics. There's also tech sales with regards to different industries. So whether it's technology for healthcare providers or technology for construction companies or technology for logistics companies, things like that. So there's a wide array of industries and products that you can represent. Starting salaries. Starting salaries, I've discovered anywhere from $50,000 to $70,000. But the great thing is you are also able to get commissions on what you sell. A lot of tech companies have very generous PTO, anywhere from 6 weeks all the way to unlimited PTO. They often have really great benefits. A lot of people who are in tech sales can also work from home. And depending on the product, you could also, depending on the company, you could also get stock options as well. Over time, great tech salespeople can make $250,000 up, okay? Hunters are paid the most, I already told you that. I would say definitely focus more on your skills and what you like to do than the pay overall. Even though hunters make more money, if you are not somebody who naturally hunts, you're not going to necessarily be good at sales. So if you're more of the relationship nurturing type, definitely lean into that. Okay, entry-level job titles. Here are 4 examples: sales development rep or representatives, sometimes they'll call them SDRs, business development reps, account executives, and customer success. So as you're looking on LinkedIn or in Indeed, other databases, you are looking for these specific job titles so that you're able to see the wide array of jobs that are out there. And again, over time, you can make anywhere from $250,000. I've heard of a couple of people who make $1 million a year in tech sales. These are people that I know, right? A lot of it depends on the company that you work for, what your compensation package is, the commission structure that you have, and your territory, things like that. But people can do very, very well in tech sales. So how do you get promoted and make more money? Over time, you're going to start off in like an entry-level position. I've seen people with their commissions make about $90,000 to $100,000 entry level. But over time, you want to work your way up the food chain. You can become an account executive. Over time, you'll also get into enterprise sales. Enterprise sales is Fortune 500 companies, which are very much more complex sales because you have a lot more people and bureaucracy to go through. You can get through government sales. So it's a lot of proposal writing and things like that. That's federal government as well as state and local government. Again, tends to be a little bit more complex sales. You can go the management route. You can decide you want to be a manager and do sales management, or you could be a VP of sales. So a couple of things with regards to this. You kind of want to decide if you want to be an individual contributor in sales or if you want to go the management route. Either way works. It just kind of depends on your personality. Another thing is you want to decide if you only want to stick with large companies or if you want to go and work with startups or smaller companies. And when we say startups, we don't necessarily mean no money. We do mean startups, though, that have some what they call product market fit, meaning that they have some sales, they have some traction, but they would be hiring a VP of sales, for example, to take that organization from $5 million a year to $1 billion a year, okay? And there are people that get paid very, very well to do these types of things. It just depends on your skill set and what you're interested in. So here's a little bit of advice, help, guidance for you. First thing, extremely important, is to select the right company and select the right product. I consider myself a great salesperson. I've known a lot of great salespeople, but if you are working for the wrong company, or if you have the wrong product that you are selling, or you're selling it to the wrong market. We don't sell ice to Eskimos. We sell to people who actually want to hear from us. And we represent tech products that actually people want. So definitely make sure you are selecting the right company, check on Glassdoor, make sure that they have the right corporate culture, make sure you're getting the right product. Make sure you're not getting an absolute horrible territory as well, but you want to make sure during your process of interviewing that you're asking a lot of questions about these things. Another thing, there is a great organization I absolutely love called Sisters in Sales, sistersinsales.com. It was started by a woman named Chantel George about 6 or 7 years ago. I've been involved with the organization for about 5 or 6 years now. They just had their conference where Taraji B. Henson was the keynote speaker. They also had Bevy Smith there, but these women are so giving of information. They have a lot of great education there. Also, when employers want to find Black women in sales or women in color totally, but more importantly, Black women, this is the organization that they go to find us. So you definitely want to check out Sisters in Sales. Also, if you want to learn more about tech sales, if you want to get into the industry, there is a company called coursecareers.com. I spoke with the CEO. I really like their program. It takes about anywhere from 2 weeks to about 3 months to go through. It's kind of self-paced, but it's really good. The reason that I like it is because they not only teach you about sales and the basics of sales, but they have a recruiting arm. So then what they will do is they have companies that are looking to hire you. So as you're going through the program, they help you with your resume, your interviewing skills. They send it out to their community of employers that are hiring, and you could potentially get your first job that way. They also have a really good YouTube channel that has a lot of their testimonials on there and interviews of people who have successfully taken their classes and gotten positions. So you can use the coupon code Black10K for a discount. That's another organization I belong to, but you can get a little discount on their classes as well. I really like them. The other thing, network in tech circles. And I'm not just talking about tech sales circles, I mean technology overall. So if your thing is cybersecurity, like get involved with different organizations, not just Black organizations, but just overall organizations where people in the cybersecurity industry come together. If your thing is robotics or automation or healthcare or things like that, start networking in these circles, because a lot of people get jobs because they are at conferences, they are in the right clubhouse rooms, they're in the right vicinity of people where people are able to say, oh yeah, we need a entry-level person to come in and help us with sales, and that way you could get in as well. Final thing I will say is it is hard work. You do have a lot of benefits. It's hard work to get started because there is a learning curve with regards to whatever company that you are representing, learning about their product, learning about their process of sales, things like that. But you don't have to work 80 hours a week. You can still get it done within 40 hours a week. It just is hard work. But, if you're going to make $250,000 in the next couple of years, why not? Get involved. So that is it for me, ladies. Definitely like the video, definitely subscribe to the channel, and leave your comments as well. If you have questions, I could potentially answer them, or I could connect you with somebody who can. That is it. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next video.